In this video, I'm going to be talking about how I created 5 sources of income in my 20s, and more importantly, how you can start creating additional sources of income for yourself starting today. The average millionaire has 7 sources of income, and today we're going to be talking about why the key to becoming a millionaire or financially free is having multiple sources of income. But more importantly, we're going to be talking about how you can actually start to implement that for yourself today. The traditional model that we all learn in school is go to school, get really good at one thing, and then get a job doing that one thing as your sole source of income. But something that is very important to understand the difference between is working for your money or letting your money work for you. There's actually a third solution that's even more important, which is creating automation, right? Doing work one time and allowing that work to continue to make you money, more and more money down the road, and not require any additional manual input on your behalf. And so in this video, we're going to be talking about extensively how to actually set up and create multiple streams of income, fully automated income, so that you can do the work once and then have that work continue to generate you more and more money down the road for years to come, requiring no additional work from you. So let's get into talking about my 5 different sources of income that I currently have right now, and more importantly, how you can actually replicate and start to generate these sources of income for yourself. So something that's very important to actually understand about all of this, right? Living in a capitalist society where things cost money and you need to earn money to actually afford to be able to buy the things that you need and live the life that you want, is you really can fall into 4 different categories. You can be an employee, meaning that you have a job. You can be self-employed, meaning that you own a job. You can be a business owner, meaning that you own an automated system that makes money for you, or you can be an investor, meaning that your money works for you. And when I originally graduated from college, I had absolutely no idea about all of this, about passive income, about the 4 different steps of being an employee, being self-employed, right, owning a business, or being an investor. I really only understood the one model that society and school had taught me, which was go get really good at one thing and then get a job doing that one thing and have that one job be your only source of income. And when I originally graduated from college, I was working as an accountant, 80-hour weeks inside of my cubicle doing the same thing over and over and over again, Monday through Friday, every single week after week after week. And that was my sole source of income, right? My only source of income. Luckily for me, I was living in Silicon Valley when I was working as an accountant, so I constantly was hearing about all of these people who were creating apps or websites or doing things on the computer and becoming millionaires doing those things. And so I started to research, what type of side hustles or what things could I do on the side while I was working my job as an accountant so I could start getting involved and start to become like all of these other multi-millionaires that I was hearing about every day in Silicon Valley, right? And I could maybe create the next app or figure out ways to earn passive income so that I could at least have more time to spend with my friends and my family. And so I started to research because I knew if all these other people could do it, then there's no reason why I couldn't too. And all that research started to lead me to Amazon, right? I personally buy toothpaste on Amazon, toilet paper, my groceries, and most of my friends do the same thing, mainly just because we're lazy and it's easier to do that than, go and get in your car and sit through traffic and drive to a grocery store, wait in line to buy your stuff, right? It's just more convenient. And I'd heard about all these people, making money selling random everyday things on Amazon. And so I decided to give it a try, right? I started to do research on how people were actually selling stuff on Amazon, how they were making money doing it. And I read every blog post, I watched all of the YouTube videos available, and I did all of the research that I possibly could do every single night when I got home from work. And to be honest, when I started selling on Amazon, I didn't make much in the beginning. But after doing it for a few months, it really started to take off, and I officially had my second source of income. And then what happened was my coworkers and my friends and people started to notice that I was making this work, that I was actually selling stuff on Amazon, and I started to generate some, reasonable amount of money selling stuff on Amazon just in my spare time. And people started to notice, and they started to say to me, Kevin, how are you doing this? How are you actually making money selling everyday products on Amazon? And they started to tell me, Kevin, you got to teach me, you got to help me me get out of the cubicle, and you got to help me leave this 9-to-5 job that I hate. And I myself learned a lot about Amazon when I was first getting started from blog posts and from YouTube, and so I decided just to randomly one day create a couple of YouTube videos teaching strategies that I personally had learned and figured out myself to find products to sell on Amazon. I started to make a YouTube video teaching the strategies that I was just using in my own business. And a few months after I created my first video, one of those videos actually started to take off and get a couple hundred of views. And people started to comment, and people were saying, wow, I've never seen these strategies before, and really started to react to the videos. And so once one of my videos took off, right, I had my third source of income. And so at this point, I had 3 sources of income, right? I had my job, which originally was my only source of income. I was selling products on Amazon, right, selling physical products, and I was making money doing that. And then I was making money from YouTube because people started to actually watch my videos and be interested in what I had to say. And that's when I heard about affiliate marketing. I was creating all of these videos and tutorials teaching people how to find successful products and profitable products on Amazon, and I was using software to do that. And one of my friends introduced affiliate marketing to me, and he said, hey, well, if you're making these videos and you're teaching people how to use this software, you might as well see if that software has an affiliate program. And so I checked to see whether the software that I was using every day in my own Amazon business and teaching people how to use on YouTube had an affiliate program, and they did. And so all I did was change the links to be able to purchase the software to my affiliate links, right? And all affiliate marketing is software pays me to bring them more customers. They pay me a percentage of every sale. And so all I did was change the links that I already had in all of my videos to my affiliate links, and I started to generate affiliate marketing income from that piece of software that I was recommending anyways, right? So I had my 4th stream of income in affiliate marketing. And so after I created my 4th stream of income, at that point I actually had enough money, and I was making enough money from my other sources of income to leave my 9-to-5 job behind me. So I went from 4 streams of income back down to 3, right? Because I no longer had my original source of income, which was my 9-to-5 job. I only had physical product sales on Amazon, right? I had YouTube income, and I had affiliate marketing income. So I was back down to 3. And so it was around that time that my YouTube following really started to grow little by little, and they were asking me, Kevin, where do you have more resources? Do you have any A to Z like tutorial or guide of how someone like me, a beginner, can follow in your footsteps and start to sell on Amazon to generate an additional source of passive income? And that's when people were starting to ask me, Kevin, do you have a course? Do you have a digital product? Do you have some type of, all-inclusive, step-by-step program that I can, join to be able to start selling on Amazon as well? And, at that time, I didn't even know what a course was. I didn't understand the idea that you could have a membership platform and have a series of videos that people could pay for. And I didn't understand sales landing pages or any of that stuff. But I did what any person would do in that situation, and I YouTubed it, right? I YouTubed how to set up a sales funnel. I YouTubed how to accept credit card payments, right? I YouTubed how to actually set up an email autoresponder so I could send out emails to people. I YouTubed how to set up a membership platform that I could actually, have people join if they wanted to join my program and have access to the videos that I created. And a few months later, after I had done all that research, the Amazon FBA Ninja course was born, and so I started to sell digital products, and I was back up to 4 sources of income. And what I loved about having, an email list and having people that were purchasing my course was, if lo and behold something happened with Amazon. Amazon decided they didn't want third-party sellers to sell on their platform anymore, or YouTube disappeared, or one of my other sources of income all of a sudden went away, I could devote my full-time attention to my digital products business and expand to reach more people, teaching them how to sell on Amazon. And the best part about all 4 of these streams of income is that they were fully automated. With Amazon, all I had to do was the work up front. I had to find the product, create the listing, and then the beauty of the Amazon business model is that that product would continue to sell day after day after day because Amazon has millions and millions of organic, loyal customers. The best part about YouTube was if I created quality content, YouTube wanted people to watch that. So they would promote my content, and the more people who found it interesting and engaged with with it, YouTube would show more and more people this content, and then it started to automatically, grow and get more views every day without any additional work on my part. The best part about affiliate marketing is if people find what I'm, teaching and saying entertaining and interesting, then they're going to buy what I'm recommending as the best software through my affiliate links, right? This is all automated and doesn't require any additional work than the first upfront work that I actually did to create those automated systems. And the more videos that I made, the more people saw me as somebody who really understood Amazon, and the more people became interested in purchasing my digital product in the form of my Amazon FBA course. And so it was all kind of building, and I was creating these sources of income one at a time, right? I didn't go out there and immediately start to try to create 5 different sources of income. It was all very logical. I did my Amazon FBA physical products business first, and then people were interested in what I had to say, so I created a YouTube channel. And then I was teaching things already with my software, so I thought, okay, might as well do affiliate marketing. And then people were asking me, Kevin, you're teaching all this stuff. Do you have like a full comprehensive solution? Do you have a course? And so I thought to myself, okay, well, I need to make a course. And so I created my 4th stream of income. And none of this required any manual input except for the initial work up front. Once I created a video, it just existed forever. And if people watched it, they watched it. If they didn't, they didn't, right? Once I created an Amazon product listing, did all the upfront work, it was just selling day after day after day. And all I had to do was restock inventory, right? Which takes 2 seconds. And so all of these streams of income were automated systems, which is so vitally important to understand to create passive income streams for yourself. Which brings us to our 5th and final source of income, which is, of course, investing. I took all of the money that I earned from my first 4 streams of income and I started to invest it. I purchased real estate, I bought stocks and bonds, right? I invested in mutual funds, and I started to allow my money to work for me rather than working for my money. And so at the end of the day, guys, there's 3 incredibly important lessons that you need to understand and take away from this video if you want to actually start to create multiple streams of income for yourself. Because yes, I guess it's cool that I have 5 sources of income, but at the end of the day, it does not matter at all. What does matter is what you are doing. And so lesson number 1 is if you are relying entirely on one source of income, which is your job, if you lost your job tomorrow, you would be making 0 money. And I would never advise anyone in any circumstances to do that. Lesson number 2 is that the world has changed, right? People don't go and get a job, one job, and stay at that job for 30 or 40 years. People have side hustles and they have additional streams of income, and it's very common to do this, and it's incredibly important to start getting your mindset and your brain in the right place to actually have that same mentality as well. Because remember, the average millionaire has 7 sources of income, and this does not happen overnight, right? Don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed. Don't allow yourself to think that you have to go out there and create 5 sources of income immediately or 7 sources of income immediately. These things happen sequentially. They happen one step at a time. And so what I advise you to do is start with something that you're interested in and passionate about, that you can actually build from the ground up and really get into a good place so it's generating you some income so that you can move on and create an additional stream of income. Because if you try to do it all at once, it's simply not going to work. Do it one step at a time and focus on creating each stream of income as automated as possible so it requires as little of your manual input and your manual time, you working any additional amount of time on that stream of income. Build all of your streams of income and so that they're fully automated so you can move on to the next and have all of your past sources of income that you've spent time on continue to print you money for years to come. And lesson number 3, and probably the most important lesson out of all of these, is you need to be adaptable and you need to be willing to evolve and learn, because it's very rare that you create a source of income and it just makes you money forever. Let's say that a software business that you're doing affiliate marketing for goes out of business and stops paying affiliate commissions, or Amazon decides to no longer accept third-party sellers selling on their platforms, or YouTube no longer pays people to create videos for the platform. The point is, any number of things could happen at any time, and it's very normal and common for sources of income to dry up. So having the proper mindset and mentality to be able to evolve and learn new things and find new sources of income is absolutely vital to maintain a steady stream of income. And so the lesson for this video is that if you want to become a millionaire or financially free, you can't just rely on one source of income. Because maybe your job's going well now, but you never know what's going to happen in the future. Because the more streams of income that you have, the better diversified and protected that you'll be going forward in case any number of things that often do happen actually actually happen to you. So that is my 5 sources of income that I built in my 20s, one at a time, guys. And I'm nothing special at all. Anyone can do this. You just have to start. And if you're new here, I always tell my students and my YouTube family, don't be the 99% of people that watches videos just like this and takes 0 actual meaningful action from them. Be the 1% of people that actually takes massive action to create additional sources of income for yourself and for your family. And if you guys like this video, do me a favor and click the little like button right there, and make sure that you do join the strongest family on YouTube by clicking the little subscribe button, turning on the notification bell so that you will be the absolute first person to know about all of the best new ways to take back your financial freedom and start making money online. And last thing, guys, I will have a link right here in the description where you can check out a playlist that I put together on YouTube of all of the best ways to start making passive income today. So what I suggest you do is check out that playlist, and until next time, guys, happy hustling.